because I have underneath it saying like what. Oh no, I don't have what lesson it is. Perfect. Um, so I went to I went to my friend's house and we were watching like videos on like things we can bake for Halloween because we all usually like get together,
Oh,
watch movies and so on.
that's really sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's the most wholesome reason ever for like being late.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we one of the things we ended up watching was like pistachio cream because we were like, oh, it's green, that'd be great. Like we can make something.
Halloween vibes,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, so we were like literally on the spot. We were like, should we try and make it now and just see like if it's easier or hard? So we went to Tesco. Keep in mind, like we had about 2 hours left. I was like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, 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 you got loads of time, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Basically in that time, like, yeah, we went to Tesco. It probably took us a bit longer to get the stuff because like, oh, we can get some stuff for dinner and so on as well.
Yeah,
Um,
always
and then I had to pick up her boyfriend from um work
an
because
nondescript English town, yes.
yes. It to be fair, it's down the road, but it was just that because we were in their kitchen, I was like, if you
Yeah.
leave me alone to do the cooking,
Mhm,
I don't know where all of your stuff is. So I'll go pick
mhm.
him up. I'll drop him over at the garage. And then yeah, I'll come back. So that probably took a bit longer as well. And then we just cooked them. And then it just took longer. And I was like, okay, I need about half an hour to get home. And
Mhm.
then all the roads at the top of my road are blocked, and you have to
No.
go like on a 15-minute detour. And I was
Yeah,
like, I did
yeah.
not plan this properly.
And like, any road in England, as soon as you kinda come off the main roads,
Hmm.
you have to go through tiny little villages to
Yes.
get all of different it's horrific.
So
And
I actually,
everyone's bottlenecked there, aren't they?
so it's exactly that. I had to go through a valley, and it's wet
Yeah,
and muddy. And actually, I
yeah.
had to go through it the other day. And I passed the car and I was going down the hill and I put my foot completely on the brake and I skidded down the hill. Like my car was just sliding down. I've never had it so bad as
Oh.
well. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Oh
It
my
was
god, I
that bad.
hate British weather. Oh, and I live, like, off the main motorway, like, literally 10 minutes off the main
Not
motorway, but it's, like, quite a not very congested space,
yeah,
like, quite a new development,
yeah.
so it's still got a lot of, like, grassland and stuff, and so once it blocks up, that is it. You are screwed. Like, you can't get anywhere. You can't get to any of the neighboring towns or villages. You have to just assume that the motorway is gonna be fine, which most of the time it's not.
I have a theory as to where this is, but I'm not gonna sit here and like talk shit. But like the way you just described it, I have a theory. We will
Yeah,
not
yeah.
be saying that. Um, yeah.
Somebody actually noticed me one day.
No.
They,
Oh,
like,
that
messaged me on Instagram and was like, "Were you just running, like, down the road?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, like, I live where you live." I was like, "Ah,
okay,
that's so scary."
I'm gonna message you one second. Wait, I just need to double check.
I'm just gonna vanish from my existence now.
Wait. No.
You're gonna text
I just need to check which one it was.
Nah,
Okay,
nah, nah.
it was the
You're
other
close
one.
though. You're close though.
Okay.
You're really
Okay, no,
close.
it's not the one I'm thinking of then because there's one that's closer to
Yeah,
that. And
near
I was
that,
like, I can
yeah.
never remember between the two. But funnily
Yeah.
enough, like last week I had to go through there. Um,
Mhm.
and I because basically you might have noticed, but the motorway flooded there.
Oh, it flooded oh my god, yeah, it flooded really badly. I was coming back from uni, it took me 4 hours to get home.
Yeah, same. So
Mhm.
I got chucked off like there, and I had
Yeah.
to go like, and basically everyone
Mhm.
was getting chucked off there, and like no one knew where they were going because
Yep.
like everyone's like driving and so on. So it
And
was
you're
just
going through places that's on a floodplain, basically.
yeah,
Like, you're
yes,
going through horrible the roads anywhere in the south of England are the worst roads I've ever met. Anywhere in the north of England, the worst. Anything outside of, like, M5,
yeah.
M6, M4, whatever you want, shit roads.
But I was so close to just messaging you and seeing if you were around for a coffee whilst like to see if
Oh,
they like
yeah.
but I was just like, I wanna go home.
Just text me and be like, "Yeah, come round."
I was like, I'm stuck. What do I do? Okay,
It's
let's
a
go.
really horrible road. It's like the whole of England is just horrible roads, to be honest.
Mhm.
The north is better though, like I hear.
Oh,
Yeah, don't move
really?
north. Yeah,
That
don't
kind of
move up north though.
surprises me. I feel like I thought they would get more ignored.
No, it's got because it's got more. interconnecting cities.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes, and they have quite a lot of big cities. They just don't have the capital, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. We got
Okay.
the capital, mate.
Okay, let me just I'm gonna see if I can make the screen with you in like smaller so I can have you in the corner. Like just so it doesn't look
Nice.
like I'm
Okay.
talking to myself. Yeah.
I have I have the page up, but I will screen share with you once you're there.
Cool. I will have this page up at some point. I just wasn't made for this. Like, what is a computer? I haven't used it in years.
What I do is when I finish the stream is I just trim it to the bit that I want.
Yeah, that would make
So
sense.
so
Maybe
I
I
just
want.
trim out everything else either way. You can do it within YouTube Studio.
Okay,
So as soon as you start the lesson, you could just have it starting then.
okay, that sounds
That's,
perfect. Because
that's what
the
I do.
problem is I don't really use my laptop a lot, so
Mhm.
and you can only use YouTube Studio to edit on your laptop.
Yeah, and you do it. Yeah, or you do it on your browser.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, they're having a go at me because I'm drinking a CBD drink,
Oh.
and I was like, "Yeah, so I'm actually the teacher today, but I'm going to start drinking." It's like, yeah, it's not a drink.
It's like it has enough in there to say that it has some in there. Like that's essentially
I think you can drink and drive with
you
this,
can. Yeah.
but I still got ID'd for it, which is kind of ridiculous.
I isn't it 16 rather than 18?
Well, fuck me then. Obviously, I look young.
I could have sworn it's 16, but I could be completely wrong. I've never had to sell it, luckily, so I've not been here like selling it
It's
to.
not alcoholic. No, it's not alcoholic. No, that's the point.
Okay.
Because I don't drink alcohol.
Okay.
I say I don't drink alcohol, but then I try it every now and again, and I'm like, yeah, I still don't like that.
Okay. Fun little update. For this, just
Yeah,
so like if you're ever looking at it, I'm moving all of the chapters onto one course. So you're gonna see
I
chapter
saw
0 and
this.
1 on one, and then chapter 4 and 5. It's taken me absolutely days because
Oh
they
my
don't just have a
god,
button where you can move it all. So I have to move each little bit
everything
individually.
manually. Oh my god, that's horrific.
Yes. But it
Bless
will look
you.
so much better when it's done. And also,
Yeah, 'cause
I
now
just,
you've just got an N5 course, haven't you?
yes,
Yes. Okay, I buzzed through that to like get all my ticks.
yes.
Okay, good.
Perfect. No, I mean, oh, you wanted it all ticked through. Oh, that's
I
super
did. I did want all my ticks. Yes.
amazing. I'm like that terrible student that would like leave half of it unticked, half of it like maybe a little like yeah, mine would look like a
Oh
mess.
no, I need it. I need it all ticked.
So we also have this little new button that I've made that is just kind of cute, and I just think it goes so much better with the site than like the random whatever was there before. So you can
Yeah.
now find little buttons at the top with like worksheets and stuff.
Mhm. I've already clicked it.
Cool. And
Got
you
him.
know, yeah, perfect. It's cute. Okay, you know your hiragana, so I'm not going to go over it too much, but I would
You're not
say
sharing your screen. Are we just gonna go for it together?
that would.
Sorry, I just want to say that. I because I've
No,
got
no,
it
no,
up,
it's
so I don't
fine.
mind.
It's me being silly again. I do I want to share my entire screen? No, let's just share the window. Let's just share.
Apologies, Pixelated Dream. Yeah, we are. She's teaching me. I'm studying, but we're just sorting out the
Sort it out.
logistics.
Share, come on. Okay.
Can you share or no? Do you need permission?
I don't know. It should let me.
Um.
It could be because I was trying to do this in a weird way. There we go.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh my god, double Zara. That's not what we want.
No.
No, I don't want to be double.
There. Okay. Can you see?
No. I can see. I think
I just
everyone
like
can
muted you.
see.
Yeah. Hello.
Double.
Sorry, can you see? I put you on mute for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, amazing. Okay, the only one in here that I'm like, looks a bit weird is this little Lee.
Yep, that does look weird. You're right.
Maybe even this one here. I would say it has more of as well an up pointed like that compared to like
Mm.
maybe I'm making that up. I guess it's kind of similar to the Chi one, but not the Sa one.
Yeah, it's a bit similar to the Chi one, definitely.
I have a really horrific way of remembering oo and or, and you're going to be
Hmm.
like, wow, that is really confusing. But if you like confusing, it works.
Yeah.
So I like to think this one down here, this little bottom part here, looks like a U on its side, and it's the or one, whereas the bottom of this
No,
one looks like an or, but it's the oo one. So I think it's
no,
the opposite of what I want it to be.
no. I kind of hate it, but I also like it.
I know. It's horrific, but it was all I could think of. I was like, oh,
Not
that one has an
the.
O, but it's ooh. But then that one has an ooh, but it's O.
Oh, that's hideous.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's
But it
probably the
works.
reason I still read them wrong occasionally. No, I shouldn't be saying that.
I I don't know how I think I in my mind was like "Woo," and it was like a little like curve at the end, like a "Ooh."
I think I prefer that. Ooh. Oh,
Yeah. Well,
people are
ro
probably watching like what they're doing.
yeah. You gotta make the sounds work for everyone. I love doing a bit of voice work.
Okay, let's. Oh, audio working fine here too. Thanks. I probably missed that a minute ago. But yeah.
That's Volpe probably doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
Yeah.
We then have the little wa down here. Kind of looks like there's a W in there somehow,
Mm,
like just on its side. It's like been staked through.
mm.
And then I don't have anything fun for that one.
No,
It's just the I hate that one. I think it's really hard to write and make it look good.
because there's a lot that's compacted into quite a small space, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. I feel like I'm writing two characters.
You kind of are though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
sorry, this could be outside of who gives a crap anyway, but like what do you learn at what level do you learn why they write things in a specific way?
You need to explain that more to me. Like what things?
So
As
you
in
know
like
like
why
when you
these
write
characters look like
kanji,
this?
when you write like a kanji, why it has
Mhm.
a specific collection of different symbols within the kanji?
Oh,
Because I
okay.
know there's like some kind of explanation for it,
Yeah.
but I
Um,
you learn do you learn that when you're a child anyway, as if you learn Japanese from birth, or would it be something you take up later on?
why do you always come up with the questions that I'm like, no one has asked me that? And
Because I'm a troublesome child.
okay, I think the best answer would be I can't completely tell you
That's
for
fine.
because as a
No.
non-person who has not grown up
Mhm.
learning these, but I imagine when they're very young, they probably learn radicals as well.
That's it. Radicals, I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, and they kind of learn them how we do in that you learn the meaning behind them as well. They
Mm.
I think to be fair, from what I've seen of schools, they probably have to study them a lot harsher than we do.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like, yeah, please learn these 500, maybe
And
not
yeah,
500.
it's literally insane amount, isn't it?
Yes. So yeah, I think it's just kind of like when they're younger, they my voice is going. I've been speaking so much today,
You're
but
fine.
they just kind of learn all of the different
Yeah.
meanings behind the kanjis.
Mm.
Okay,
I don't know if that'll make it worse or better for me to learn, but I'm not
so
gonna do that.
you kind of do it whilst you're studying anyway, naturally. So don't worry about
Mm.
it.
Mhm. Okay, good.
We will not do that. I need to fix that so it doesn't just go up there as well because that looks really ugly. But
You should have like a little notepad. So like you're like, right, this is the thing I need to sort out.
usually what I do is I just choose like so I work on the newer ones a lot, but then I'll just choose like a random older one and fix that a bit. So
Mhm.
one day they'll all look even better. Okay, we're gonna go through the words. I'm actually just gonna play the voice,
Yeah,
because my voice needs a second.
save your voice. Yeah.
今、
Ima.
Cool. Now, that's an important kanji as well.
I know, I like that one.
Yeah, it looks like a mouth.
Yeah.
じ、
G.
Cool. A clock.
半、
Cool.
Han.
Half.
Oh, we're learning times today.
Yes. The absolute worst. Enjoy.
Yay. Sai.
Oh,
歳、
Sai.
perfect.
20歳、
Hatachi.
Cool. Age 20.
大人、
Otona.
Cool. Adult.
子供、
Kodomo.
Child.
午前、
Gozen.
Cool.
午後、
Gogo.
PM. I will say them after in case people are half listening on. Google PM.
何、なん、
Nani. Nan.
Yep. Nani/nan. What? It could be either. We'll get into that. I'm gonna get you to read the Laban, even though you can't.
Imawa. Gogo. Fuck, what does that say?
Come on.
Q.
Yes.
QG Handes.
Cool.
Anata no kodomo wa nansai desu ka?
Cool. Yeah. How old is your child? Next one.
Odo. Is it
Mhm.
Odo?
Yep.
Odonna
Mhm.
wa. Odonna wa. Wa. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Odonna wa.
Otona wa ha.
Otona wa ha. Oh, it's like really like pushed together on my screen. So
I
it
know,
looks like
and
a
it's really
she.
Oh, I can try and zoom in. Oh,
Oh,
what
girl.
be like, wow, I'm figuring out how to use a computer.
Girls in tech.
Wait, oh no.
I'm also.
No.
Oh, bye bye.
I spoke too soon. Maybe I can just drag it. Yeah.
Otona wa ha tachi desu.
Yeah, cool. The adult is 20. When you have, I'm going to have to zoom it out to actually do
That
this.
zoom is not excessive. I'm blind. And I can't read. We forgot.
So when you have this little wa and then ha, only one of these can be wa. You
Yeah,
can only put one
that
wa particle
threw
in.
me
So take
right
your
off.
guess.
That threw me off. Yeah,
When you
that was a
don't
bit
know.
cheeky.
Hmm?
That was a bit cheeky, that one.
Wawa.
Wawa.
But when you don't know the words, it's really hard to guess which one. Is it
Yeah.
Otonahawa or is it
What?
Otonawa?
Otona ha wa. Yeah. Imo wa gozen sanji desu.
Cool.
It is 3 a.m. right now.
At this exact moment. Funny thing is, you don't need
Witching
that
hour.
email, but like, I like to put it in there to make people think, like, make the sentence longer.
Yeah, exactly.
And just so you know, your time is up. I need to fix that at some point. Something I'm going to do as well is I'm making a final page for all the games to go on so they don't maybe some of the smaller games can stay, but I don't like how they crowd. Like this one's fine. It's pretty like compact, but I don't like
And
how
it's
the
like a
bigger
good place
games
to go
like
if
crowd.
if you want to like go back and like do almost like revision,
Yeah.
you can just go back to that page and know that it's there.
Yeah. And like all of the games. Yeah. And not that they're games, they're not that fun. I need to stop being like the games guys.
Oh, I actually what are you talking about? I love the games. I had a great time. I got them all right as well, which definitely helped.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. They are fun. I mean, they're learning games, aren't they? They kind of remind me of like BBC Bite Size. I just, you know.
I'm gonna like use that as a quote on the website. Kind of reminds me of BBC Bite Size.
BBC Bite Size. Hashtag British law.
Okay, which one is student?
Oh
We're not
shit. Oh, so it's the learn. It's the one that looks like the light bulbs coming out of his head. That one. Yes.
Which one is Japanese?
The middle one.
And one more. Which one is I/me?
Left.
Me like, where is left? Yes.
Yay.
Okay, we're not going to do these in detail right now. You can always look back on them. We have now this lovely character here. I like to think of it as like someone talking. It's definitely not someone talking, but that just looks like a mouth. Doesn't help in any way.
It does look like someone talking.
But
it's almost like someone's going, now.
Yeah, now let's
Yeah.
talk. Thank you for making that make sense.
You're welcome.
Now, it can also be kon or kin.
Which one was is the top one the Chinese reading and bottom one Japanese reading?
This one up here is the Chinese reading.
Okay.
I love how I paused when you said that. I was like, yes, I know. I'm gonna make this myself.
Yeah, because I was just chatting about it what at the beginning saying about, there is actually a reason why there's a Japanese and a Chinese reading, and it's important to know the difference.
Mhm.
So here you go. So you heard it from the teacher, guys. I was right.
Okay, just as a note for this one, one of the reasons it's my favorite is it's in the word. Me like forgetting how to say today. I'm not having a good day. I'm so I've got my pistachio cream downstairs that we made,
You're
and
like,
it should be
nothing
setting.
else matters.
It's what I'm thinking about. Be like, when is this
Now,
lesson over? No.
pistachio cream.
Okay. So my favorite one is the word cure, which is today
Cure.
doesn't use any of these readings because
Yeah, what?
why not?
For God's sake.
I love learning.
Yeah, learning's so fun.
We don't have what
What? You what?
you would,
You what, mate?
which is nan/nani. We will go over that soon.
Mm-hmm.
Nani.
Nancy. Nansai.
Cool. Oh my god, my voice.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
sound like a
it's
70-year-old when
it's
I'm 20.
it's
I
holding
swear I
out.
don't smoke.
You need to drink lemon and honey and stuff.
Or pistachio cream.
Or pistachio cream. I hear that works.
It kind of looks like a house. It does kind of look like a house.
Yeah.
Not this
It does.
one. I was just reading the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, Volpe also said it looks like a house, but I ignored him.
Okay, we have G. So with this one, it can be all of these readings. Actually, just as a note,
Wow. Toki Toki?
for the first one, I would say con and especially kin, quite uncommon. Not uncommon,
Mhm.
but like you're not going to come across it anytime soon. I mean, you might. I don't know what
Maybe.
you're studying on your own, but
I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you do. He also said, Volpe said, yeah, well, I went to her stream and said it on her stream, so get wrecked. So thanks.
He was like, "You're
I
ignoring
didn't
me.
get
I
it.
will go elsewhere."
I'm going to go somewhere else. Good for you.
Okay.
Again, how do you like remember what the kanji look like, the structure of the kanji? I genuinely don't know how you remember it.
Like how to write it
Yeah.
through
Is it
years.
just practice?
Yeah, years and years of tears.
Sick. Okay, that was not the hopeful response I thought I was gonna get.
Tears and sleepless nights.
Okay, so there is no rhyme or reason of like learning it. Like you've just
No.
got to learn it. Okay. Okay.
No, it becomes a lot easier in that some of them are really common.
Okay. Dang.
Cool. You can read.
Oh, sorry, Kuji. Apologies.
Kuji.
I did, Kuji.
Oh,
I did. Spencer, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's get on to the actual. I'm not gonna make you do these ones because a lot of these are ones I've just shown you, and I'm like, how do you read it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Nan/nani asking what in Nihongo. We're not gonna do the warm up, and eventually that is gonna have its own little page. Woo. My poor throat. Let's go. What is expressed in Nihongo using two words? Generally, nan is used when asked. Okay, so my big thing about this is that these are very kind of like complicated, or not complicated, but these explanations involve a tiny bit of thought. Like you're gonna have to sit there and be like, do I use nan? Is it like a quantity or number? Do I use nani? I recommend that you remember the rules. Also, there's so many rules online. Some are like, it depends whether it starts with an A or a B or a C. Not that they even have those,
Oh
but
wow. Yeah, I get what you mean.
they are lying. This is the answer. This is the one true reason behind. I actually don't know. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It took me. I've looked this up before, and the amount of people that will say it depends on the first letter, that is completely wrong because then they're like, oh, it's exceptions and things like that. I am 100. I'm 19. I'm 90% sure. I'm 70% sure this is.
You're dropping significantly.
No, no, I'm sure this is it. Like
Yeah.
80%.
So
80% sure.
like asking you to like you're going like nanny, like what is it? Whereas like nan is what the thing is, you're just asking about the quantity of the things.
Yeah, so nan is used for asking questions about quantity or number. How many? So, for example,
Mm.
nansai, very specifically, it works. No, I was gonna say it works pretty well with counters. So, like, what age? Nan jin, like what person, etc. So, like quantity or number.
Mhm.
That is where I'm a bit like, yeah, no, because Nanjin would be like how many people, how many this, how
Mm.
many that, etc. That is when Nan works perfectly. Nani works perfectly when we have a question about things, objects, or colors. So, for example, Nani iro, what color? I'm pretty sure this is the rule. There could be exceptions. It could also be like they said. It could be the. It could be the.
Why overcomplicate it?
I've never found anyone who will give the exact answer, but this I did so much research into it, and this is the one that made the most sense and had the least exceptions.
Okay.
Anyway, having said all that, very few people actually sit there and think, am I asking a question about things, objects, concepts,
I
adjectives?
think
Like,
that every day.
I recommend you just kind of learn through doing it.
Man. Yeah.
So genuinely just like be like, wow, I've heard Nansai desu ka before, so it is Nansai desu ka. Or like I've heard Nani iro before, so it is Nani iro. If you said Nani iro and then someone said what and you repeated it and then you said iro, like color, they would get that
Yeah.
you're asking Nani iro. So like
You have
I
to
wouldn't
take a
worry
bit
too
of a
much about it.
break, basically.
When asking what is it, you're more likely to use none. So actually, I would say, oh no, you're more likely to use non desu ka in a formal situation. For example, please read.
Just took a big old mouth of water. Kare no, oh, thanks, babes. Kare no namai wa nan desu ka?
Yeah. So what is his name? We've got non desu ka. I'll go over that in a moment. I would say out of the two, none is way more common, and you're gonna see this below.
Mm-hmm.
Please read the examples.
Nanji desu ka?
Hmm.
Nansai desu ka?
Cool. So what age are you?
Yeah. Nan nensei desu ka? What
What
grade are you in?
yeah, what
Which
grade?
if I ever ask that of anyone, incorrect. Do not answer.
What grade are
They need to be asking that of people.
you?
Kore wa nan desu ka?
Yep. So what is this?
What are this? It's a keiki. Kare no namae wa nan desu ka? What is his name?
Mm-hmm.
Nani.
Cool. So basically, what we have here is like you can see a bunch of nan, and then you can see a nani. The
Mhm.
only thing I can think of right away that has nani, is nani iro. I mean, there's
Nani
others.
iro.
There are
Yeah.
obviously others. What color? What shape?
What phone?
Yeah. Nan. Then what? Nani denwa. Yeah,
Nani
maybe.
denwa?
Nani. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Like if you were asking what phone, whether it was an iPhone or a Samsung, for instance.
Yeah. Nani denwa. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be here like, wow, I'm testing myself today and it's a
Yeah.
live one.
Stretching that brain.
No, I think you might even put a no particle in there. I don't know. Nani no denwa. Oh well, we'll carry on.
Figure it out.
We just
Yeah.
pretend that I'm fine with this.
What we're
Wow.
doing.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay, getting the usage of nan versus nani correct can be difficult, and now I'm going to have to go through this and add no in case we need to put some with no's in. Thank you very
Mm,
much.
sorry.
If remembering the usage is difficult, hopefully as we study further, you'll get used to them through habit. So basically what I'm saying is if you find that difficult, just do it. Don't think about it. Like,
If you find it difficult, just don't.
yeah, like basically just pretend that rule doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Actually a good point is my teacher would never have taught me that rule, so it does
Mm,
eventually sink in at some point
yeah.
someday
Yeah.
after years of crying.
I do that anyway, so I'm already there.
Oh, perfect. Okay, first let's look at some related grammar. In Japanese, Nihongo, because I like to put that in so we remember at least one word by the end of this 10-year course. It's common to see o or go attached to the front of some
Mm.
nouns such as ocha, cha, or bento, bento,
Bento.
box lunch, tea, and onamae, name. I feel like I'm missing something. We're going, oh no, I'm not. What is your name? This is grammar we'll study later, but when you're studying, you might see namae appear as onamae. This is
Mhm.
basically used to show respect. We definitely didn't do this last time, did we?
No, we didn't know.
Okay, good. I was just like panicking for a second.
No, no, no.
Important note: you can use onamae. You can use onamae. You cannot. Oh my
Not.
god, I can't read English. You cannot use onamae wa when referring to yourself. It is only used to respect other people. You may not respect yourself.
Get wrecked.
So now let's look at asking, what is your name? So,
Oh,
do
they're
you,
both fine.
yeah,
Oh, namae no. Oh no, anata no namae wa nan desu ka?
perfect. Or,
Or anata no onamae wa nan desu ka?
yeah, so when you're asking for someone else's name, you can use either. You can say, anata no namae wa nan desu ka? What is your name? Or, anata no onamae wa nan desu ka? Both are good. Question X, no namae wa. That was very British. Question
Yeah.
X, no namae wa nan desu ka?
Nan desu ka?
Honestly, like, if it wasn't gonna ruin me forever, in the sense of like it would literally change anything I've done with my like accent, to get it even though it's very British, getting the R's or something, any like some of it,
Yeah,
I
the
would
R's, yeah,
100% run fun lessons where we just do it in like
in British accents.
no, so watashi no namae wa
Namae wa.
I think that would be so fun.
I really struggle with R sounds like in English. So actually dropping the R sound and making it more of like a D sound is fine for me.
That's kind of perfect.
Yeah, because I really struggle with the R sounds. It's fine for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ironic that my name is Zara. That was a horrific name to have when you couldn't say
Zara.
R's when you were a kid.
Okay. So basically the formula we have here: question X no namae wa nan desu ka? Answer
Mhm.
X no namae wa name desu. Or you can
Zara.
add, or I might even put that in there in the brackets. So yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that should be so much longer. Maybe I missed a section because I feel
I
like
don't
it
think
was.
so.
No, I mean like when I moved it over.
Mm.
Or maybe I just didn't finish this. Okay. I was like, I'm missing
You're like,
something.
this is but no, that's fine though. Oh no, I
Okay.
guess yeah, we should whatever, yeah.
So, tips for asking what is it? This won't work for all questions, but when we're looking at what is X questions, we can use this sentence structure. So, X wa nan desu ka? Nice and easy. You got your noun, you put wa nan desu ka?
Yeah.
For example, please read that.
Excuse me.
Oh no, this
Kare
is literally
no
just saying here's his name. Wow, I want to redo this lesson very badly.
Kare no namae wa nan desu ka?
Cool. Yeah. So, what is his name?
His name is Giles.
Giles. He does look a bit like Giles,
He
doesn't
does
he?
look like a Giles. Let's give it
He's not
Giles
Giles,
energy.
but maybe it will be.
I love a Giles.
Okay, how old are you? Firstly, it's generally not rude. So why is it generally not? You can't just go up to some random
Firstly,
person.
it's generally not rude.
Generally not. You can make it rude, basically.
Yeah.
It
What's your
shouldn't be.
age?
But
How
I
old
do
are
not
you?
put it past people to not make it rude. So
Yeah.
generally not rude in Japanese, in Nihon, in Japan, to ask somebody's name, to ask their name, you can ask their name, to ask their age. Though, like with anything, this doesn't mean you can't do it in a rude way. So,
Mm.
in Nihon, in Japan, respect for those older than you is an important part of daily life and culture. Therefore, it's important to know people's age. So, if you're looking at someone and you're like, wow, are they 15 or 30? And you need to find out, you can politely ask them their age. Like, you're not gonna
What
get
grade? Ask them what grade they're in, and if they answer,
ask them
if they
what
answer
grade.
they're too young,
They might take that as a compliment. They'll be like, no, I'm 72.
Ew. Babe.
Anyway, so we have all the ages here. The reason I put them on here is because some of them are not said how you might expect. We
No.
have, I'm going to get you to read them. 1.
Isai,
Yeah, perfect. 2.
Nisai,
3.
Sansai,
Amazing. 4.
Yonsai,
Perfect.
smashing it. Gosai,
hmm
Rakusai,
hmm
Nanosai,
hmm
Hasai,
Yes, a little
thank
one
you.
you don't expect.
Kyosai,
Cute.
Kyusai,
hmm
and Jusai.
Cool.
I remembered the little particle.
Aw.
Yeah. I'm such a little teacher's pet. Like I love to get that I get the answer right.
I wish I was like that. I think it'd make my life a lot easier or harder.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay,
What age are you? Oh, okay.
have a go at reading that, even though
Nansai
you don't
desu
know it.
ka?
Yeah, perfect. Amazing. And I'm okay, have a go at saying your age.
Not at all. It's a mystery.
Have a go at making up an age.
I am so watashi, would you say watashi wa
hmm
ju I can't. Sanju ni sai desu.
So, you should have gone with like hyaku,
Yeah,
but
I
whatever.
was gonna pretend, but I couldn't do it.
Okay, Reben, have a go at reading this lovely little thing.
Hello there. Anata wa nansai desu ka?
Cool,
Mika
perfect.
says watashi wa ni ju oh no, isai desu.
Cool, perfect. Yeah, you got the Isai part right as well about me telling you. Basically, if it ends in any of those special little numbers up here. So, for example, if we had 28, 8 years old is Hasai, so it would be Niju Hasai or something like that, not
Niju
Niju
hasai.
Hachisai. Shouldn't need to be said, but if you're like me and you like having things explained, um, this does not matter with Jusai because no other ages apart from 10 are going to end in 10 years old.
Yeah,
So don't look at it like, do I say Jusai as the end? Like, nothing else is going to have Ju and Sai next to each other.
right.
Okay, here's some divergent numbers when counting an age in Nihongo. So basically, just like a little list of all the numbers that you actually need to remember are different, or not even different. Like Yon and Nana aren't exactly different, but obviously you've got the option of being like, is it Shisai? It's not Shisai. I can't imagine them having an age of death, especially so young.
Mm,
So
hmm
it's
Never
gonna be
know.
Yon. Yes, my child is 4. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Um, okay, so we have Isai, we have Yonsai, we have Nanasai. We have Hasai. I'm gonna go for some bigger ones. Jusai. Ju Isai. So we can see it's got the Isai, not Ichisai. Ju Hasai. We have Ju Hasai, not Ju Hachisai. My poor little voice. Oh my god. We have Hata. It's my fault. I've been like chatting too loud today.
Busy having too much
Hatachi.
fun.
Yes. Hatachi, 20 years old. This is only for 20. You do not say
Ah,
Hatachi Isai or something. It's just basically a little special
Hachi.
age where they're like, I am an adult.
Oh, cute.
We then
Hachi.
have me like, how do I read? Hachijusai. So the only reason I put that on here is so that you don't try and say Hasjusai or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's confusing. Yeah.
Was I here saying you wouldn't end any other numbers in that? Obviously you went like the like
The
Hachijusai,
mains.
sorry.
Yeah.
I meant like for the teens, like
Yeah,
Ju,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Me being
No, yeah, no, yeah, I understood that. I don't,
I didn't
nobody else
exactly.
will have.
And then nice just in
Hakusai,
case you wondered if it had like a little
Hayakusai.
special one.
Because you old as hell.
Notes 20 is a special age. Like we just said, you're like an otona at that age. Therefore, it's got a special word, hatachi.
Oh, that's so sweet. But then,
I do not feel
After,
this
after
though,
that,
because I think it should be 30 that I
yeah,
move up to
100%.
that, at least, like a
And
young.
after that, does it then become, it goes back to ni?
Yes.
Okay, it's
So
just for 20.
nijusai. You can also
Yeah.
say no, nijuisai. You can say nijusai is fine, but technically, officially, hatachi.
hmm
Ages ending in one are isai, not ichisai. 4 is yon, and 7 is nana when counting age. Other things you may hear. You may hear. Have a go at reading
Oh, God.
it.
Oiku desu ka?
Oikutsu. That's the full size.
Oikutsu desu ka?
Cool, perfect. A more formal way of asking, how old are you? When learning Nihongo, the standard is to learn nansai desu ka? Nice and easy. You get to practice nan. It's got sight, it's just easy. Which
Nice.
is what I recommend memorizing, and it's what we'll use in this course. However, if you want to be extra careful in case like someone just decides to be really formal when asking, go ahead and remember okoitsu desu ka as an extra phrase. The response to this is still ex sai desu, not ju oikoitsu desu.
Yeah, really confusing. Oh, time.
Everyone's favorite.
I actually like numbers and time, so
Oh, okay.
this is cool for me.
I mean, you did like them until this lesson.
True.
Nihongo, okay, telling the time. This is gonna disappear. It's all gonna end up on the like special page because I just feel like it bulks the page up a load.
Yeah, I see your. Yeah, I get your point. G.
What time is it? Okay, actually, let's just check that you can do at least a number. What is 36?
Who? Me?
Yeah, no,
I
someone
thought you
else.
were gonna type it. I was like,
My other student.
it's my cat. Sanjiraku.
Cool, amazing. Okay,
Sorry.
what time is it? Okay, G, this lovely character here that you were like, do I actually have to remember character? Like, how do you do
That's
that?
horrific. Yeah, that's a horrific character.
Is the counter for hours slash o'clock. As it's counting quantity, we're going to use nan if that's the rule.
Don't know. Nani? Oh no.
Be like, I'm going to make it the rule if it's not.
Just make it the rule, yeah. If you
As
set the
it's
rule, it's the rule.
okay, therefore, what time is it? Is have a go at reading.
Nanji desu ka?
Amazing. We could technically make this more specific by adding ima.
Ima.
So I don't know why I paused. Like that was just like, let's see if she
That was a very dramatic pause.
in a friend. Making the sentence, what time is it right now? So please read this.
Would it be Ima wa or just Ima? Do you say
Oh, so
Nanji
you
desu
can
ka?
say you can use either. It's like if you really want to put some emphasis on like the now, what's the time, or like it really doesn't matter that much.
So you can drop the wa and it doesn't
You
it's
can.
not like a
No, you can't. I just dropped the name.
I was like, I don't know. Because on Duolingo it doesn't. That's why I wanted to,
Yeah,
you know.
no.
This is why
You
you're better than Duolingo.
you can
Because
use that.
I can
Like
ask
you can
questions.
genuinely do either. It doesn't matter. Ima nanji desu ka or ima wa
Imanan.
nanji desu ka.
Yeah, Ima Nanji desu ka makes more sense.
Okay, first let's start simple and look at structure. This is going to be really interesting because I think I changed this a tiny bit last time. So, and I think it looks a bit better. Um, it's not tons different, but this was in a separate box and I didn't have the pluses. And I just looked at
Mm.
it and I was like, if I were my student, I would cry. So,
Mm. We're trying to avoid that.
yes, make it easy as we can.
until I leave the room and then I can cry.
Okay, unit order. So if we just want to state the hour, we do hour plus o'clock. So for example, go
Go G.
G. Perfect. 5 o'clock. If we want to state half past the hour, o'clock, half.
Go G Poon.
Han.
Han. Apologies.
So yeah, it's nice and easy. Like you just kind of add the half on. They don't really have like you know how like in English we have 50 different ways where you say half past or like
Quarter to
quarter to, I don't know.
25 to.
Yeah. I mean, no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like you could say it's 5:30 or 5:30 or something like that, or
Okay. Yeah,
5:30
yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that. We're not going to
Yeah.
do anything like that. We're just going to say hour, o'clock, half.
Do they don't have it? It's just a very structured way of speaking.
You know, that is another question where I'm like, as I said that, I was like, do
Just
they
gonna
have
ask
it? No
about
one's
this.
ever said it to me,
Ah.
but I've never heard it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, to be honest, because
There's got to
like,
be like a slang way of kind of saying it, right? Because kids love the slang. Me being one of those kids.
yeah, you could say like 5 hours, 30 minutes or something, but like,
Mm.
why would you say that when you can say it's kind of like in English? Why would you say it's 5 hours and it's 5 and 30 minutes when you can say
Mm.
5 han?
Yeah, 5.5.
Okay, no, for hours we use shichi 7, your 4 at, so yo, not yon, yo for
Yo.
4, yoji. And also ku instead of q.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to make you type these, but I am going to quiz you because I would like to quiz you. So I'm going
Fair.
to type them because I have them.
Okay.
Cool. Let me just change this, and we're just going to do a few of these. So I want you to tell me the time.
Yoji.
Amazing. Have you
Incorrect.
studied this before?
Yeah.
Oh, yoji yen.
Yoji yen.
Oh,
Kyuji.
come on.
Kyuji again.
Yoji again. I love a little random generator.
Juji.
Give us a half. Come on.
Yeah, it's not giving us a half. What was it? Shichiji?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh.
What?
It doesn't do this on the iPad, but I will fix
Yon.
it. Oh, whoops. What am I doing?
Yoji.
Yeah, me like, here is the rule. I won't follow it. Come on, half.
Juichi? Ji?
At least you're learning everything else. Come on.
Hach.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
jump scare.
I'm doing them now. Like it's me. Come on. Oh my god, no. Okay, so what is half 12?
Ju ni ji han.
Yeah, perfect. What is we're gonna add half into whoops. We're gonna add half into whatever we need to. What
It's
this
incorrect.
is broken. We like
Hates you.
it does. Oh, there we go. It's working. Okay, what is
Somebody
half
just
10?
commented learning Japanese is the ultimate weeb test. Andrew, love this. Half past 10 is Juji han.
Amazing. What is we'll do one more. Oh, there we go. Ah, look at that.
Oh. Ichi ji han.
Cool. Amazing. Okay, now the part that I'm like, wow, let's just add loads of information into
I
one.
like this because Gozen is morning and Gogo is afternoon.
It is. Okay, AM, PM, unit order. You put the AM, PM, hour, o'clock, half. So they basically do it. We say 9 p.m. They say PM 9.
Mm.
We say 9:30 in the evening,
Mm.
or 9:30 p.m. In fact, I'm like, wait, how do we say it? So we say 9:30. We say 9:30 p.m. They say PM 9:30.
Half.
Half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please read this sentence.
Gozen goji han desu.
Amazing. My favorite one is 5 p.m.
It's a good time.
Go, go, go. G. Go,
Go, go, go, go, go.
Okay, please read these sentences.
I do not know how to read katakana. Can I skip that?
Yeah, go ahead. It just says Layla.
Oh, it's Layla again. God, Layla's all around the town.
She is. She's
Nanji
like you.
desu ka?
She gets her studying in.
She is. Is that an M? Ka? Mika?
Yes.
Ah, amazing. Ima gogo shichi ji han desu.
Cool.
Sick.
So, yeah. Nanji desu ka? Ima gogo 7 ji. So 7 ji, remember. Wait. Am I
No.
going crazy? I'm lying.
Shichiji.
I'm lying
Yeah,
to
you,
you. It's
you
Chichi.
are
I
lying
just
to
wanted to get
me.
you wrong.
I was right. I was right.
Do you think we could swap roles today?
No, I've been drinking
My CBD.
my CBD.
Okay, let's go through these because yeah,
何時ですか? Nanji
translate.
desu ka? What time is it?
Amazing.
9時です. Kuji desu. 9 o'clock? 今何時ですか? Right now, what's the time?
Mm-hmm.
4時半です. 4時半です. 4:30?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm speed running it. Like I'm racing against time.
I was thinking that as well. I was like, oh wow, you're like really going for it.
6時ですか? Sorry, it broke up then. Rokuji
6時ですか?
Is it 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
いいえ、3時です.
No, it's 3 o'clock.
今何時ですか?
Right now, what's the time?
Yep.
午後12時です.
What was it? Go ni
午後12時
2
です.
p.m.
Try again.
午後12時です.
Juniji. Oh, is that 7 o'clock?
Juni.
Juni. Oh, 12 o'clock. What am I on about? I was like, I heard the knee and I didn't hear anything else.
午前7時ですか?
Is it 7 a.m.?
午前7時です
It
か?
is.
Yeah.
はい、午前7時です.
Hi, shichiji desu. Yeah, 7 a.m.
午後2時半ですか?
Gogo ni jihan desu ka? Ni jihan desu ka? 12, 12:30?
Mm-hmm.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm. Gogo.
Oh, afternoon.
Yes.
Bit early.
いいえ、午後12時半です.
Ie gogo ni jihan desu.
Oh.
So it's not 12
いい
p.m.?
え、午後12時半です.
Ni ji. That's not 12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, perfect.
Plot twist. It crackles every time I hear it in my headphones. I don't always know what it's saying.
I just so I think it's a crackling on this side. Maybe it's because I'm trying to stream it. I will double check that because like I don't want it to sound like this every time. Just let me double check.
It's like speaking to somebody through a cursed box.
Yeah.
I like it.
午後
It
2
really
時
tests
半
the-
ですか?
Yeah, it's like it's like breaking the level.
いいえ、午後12時半です.
Does it say, am I like imagining, am I being stupid? Is it saying, is it 12:30? No, it's 12:30.
午後2時半ですか?
Oh, no, it's saying, is it 2:30?
Oh,
午後2
2:30.
時
It's
半
my
で
bad.
すか?
Ni
午後
jihan.
2時半ですか?
Yeah, 2:30.
I think I agreed when you said it was 12 a
Yeah.
minute ago. Like,
Yeah.
and then this one says no, it's
いい
12:30.
え、午後12時半で
I
す.
was like, am I going crazy? Learn more. Welcome to, oh my gosh. And now, yeah, I don't want to learn more. I'm not gonna lie. Leave me alone.
So if you want to buy her course, everyone, now.
Me here like, ugh, I don't want to learn more. And
I
then you're
don't
like,
want to
yeah.
learn anymore. Buy her course. Look how happy she is when you buy her course.
I can buy a coffee with it.
Yeah.
I can buy a coffee and a cake. You don't like
Mhm. You can buy her food.
but no, I actually
Yay!
tonight, by the end of tonight, it should be fixed and everything on this little page here. I'm gonna have to redo the front page. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be
I
fun.
know. 'Cause, yeah, I clicked on the part 1 and it was
It's half
and
gone.
then I was not half gone. I think I then clicked on what I had in my like cart or what I've got in my account, and it obviously came up with M5. I was like, my progress.
Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted it on one because I was like, then it like you kind of go. I wanted it like that to begin with, but I couldn't find an option on Squarespace to make it all in one.
Yeah.
And then I just happened to find it the other day, and I don't know if it's new or if I'm just stupid and I never saw it, which both are possible.
And can you do the thing where you like put the first couple lessons as like free lessons and then
Yes.
still have the rest? Oh, that's so helpful.
That's what I always wanted. It just wasn't possible because, like, even then, I feel
I
like
was,
it makes it easier for everyone else to just kind of like be like,
yeah.
okay, I'll do up to lesson 5. Why not? And then when it
And then
ends
you
up
can
like this,
carry on. Yeah.
yeah,
We
and
got
it
so
gives.
many lessons.
So
You're
yeah,
like, yeah, we do.
yeah. The thing is, as well, I've made a lot more than this. Like, I've got some done. It's just they're on lesson like 40. I think I've done 30 to
Mm.
40 because I've got students on 30 to 40 or 30 to 50 or something. They're not like perfect, they're just good enough for my they're not perfect, they're good enough for them, but not for everyone.
But they are good enough. Yeah, they're good enough for like one-to-one work, right?
Yeah, like that's literally what they're there for, but
They're
I
just not mass
can't
consumable, whatever you want to call it.
but I couldn't put them on here because like they just make it look too confusing.
Mm.
So they're hidden for now, and when I get to 30, I think, or 31, I can get those ones done really fast. So we'll have 30 to 50 like instantly. Not instantly, I'm not going to promise that, but they'll be up
Yeah.
really fast.
Yeah. That's amazing. So next week what are we covering? Counting to 1,000.
Yes, and we've
Ooh.
got a new one. It used to just be counting to 1,000, but I decided to throw in a bit
It is
earlier.
not. Oh, so it's the opposite of the thing. Like it's not nice. It's not
So,
pretty.
like, I am not a student. He is
Yeah, I'm
not
not
a teacher,
tired.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, so we're gonna do that a bit earlier, just because I was like, I don't need to wait 20 lessons to do this. Let's throw it in earlier, get used to it.
And the negatives are quite fun to play with, aren't they?
Exactly. Like, like if I introduce it later, all you can say is when we get to the later one. So, for example, when we're doing it is over there, that's all you can say. But if we throw in the negatives earlier, you can say it is not
It's
over
not.
there earlier.
Yeah.
You can say, where is it? It's not there. How much is it?
Mm.
It's not 1,000 yen, it's 2,000 yen. So I was just
Mhm,
like, let's
mhm.
throw that in earlier so you can practice it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Grand. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, and I will hopefully I'll see you at 6 o'clock next week, but at the
Well, one time we'll make it.
yeah, someday.
I just edit the video down so we only get the Japanese lesson, so it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it.
Perfect. And then perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye. I can't wait for my pistachio. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.